Hey guys, Chris Safety Liner C2 here, back with another video. So, today I have a really neat bus to share with you guys. This right here. This bus, it's a lot of nostalgia for me, and for a certain somebody who owns one of these. So, there's a couple of neat things with this bus that I want to share with you guys, and this video goes to a special somebody, Noah, Busboy 501 Productions. Check out his videos, cause he's a great YouTuber and he's got 3 buses with this kind of spec. So let's go ahead and share with you guys for Noah. So this bus is really nostalgic because this is a 2002 International CE. So it's bus 45, but his 45 is a 1995 Wayne International 3800. But this is 45, and it's got the same number as his bus 40 with the stacked numbers. Even though that would be 40 for him, and he has that bus currently. But this is also an international CE with the yellow door frames. And it has a route changer. Now it says CE300, but I think it was just put on there because this bus has a T444E. So this would be a 200, not a 300. But not to mention, it's also got the Laidlaw specs, like the interchangeable school bus sign. Like, Noah, tell me what you think in the comments here, because this, I bet you would love this bus on your, if you played ROR. But it's just really nostalgic for him because he owns a bus with this spec as 40, not 45, but he owns a bus 45. So I think potentially this is supposed to be an Ohio spec bus. Because if you come to the back here, it says stop, and some of these say stop state law. But considering it's got the older stop as Ohio, and it's like I said, it's pretty much the Laidlaw spec. So I mean, there is no roof logo, so um, I think it's almost like a mixture of Virginia, because usually on the 2002 international CEs they would say international with the diamond on the O2s, but on the grill, it's got the diamond with the IC logo. That is just retrofitted because that would usually be an international logo on this model year. But it's also, not to mention, it's also got his specs on the inside. So it's got, well, I think his have the brown seats, if I'm not mistaken. But it's got the yellow roof, no tint, kind of classic specs for Ohio. So even though it has no logos on the roof, I'm going to consider this an Ohio bus just because. I mean, it's got the Allison AT545. It's got pretty much everything exactly like his bus 40 and his 2 first gens. So, incandescent warning lights. I mean, there's just a lot of nostalgia with this bus. So, props to Boeing 767 for making this. And I don't think it's just, yeah, Jason and Boeing 767. I'm not saying that number, guys, so please don't even try. I can't stand that term. But anyway, so we have the yellow roof. I mean, what's not to love about these? This is just nostalgic. So, I'm definitely sharing this video to Noah because, I mean, it looks just like his bus, dude. Like, there's nothing that's not accurate with this bus to his. So, I think the school bus signs light up too, like they're supposed to. Well, maybe not, but no, they don't. But that's okay. If they did, that'd be cool. But it's still like a Laidlaw bus to me. Just the interesting thing on the numbers is that it's stacked just like 40. So let's go ahead and start this beautiful bus up. as you can hear, it's got a 7.3 liter T444E. So just like his first gens and his Wayne. I mean, like I said, this is a really neat bus, and I figured I'd show it off for you guys. And it's got the fender mounted signals just like his buses too. That's, I'm telling you, this is a really neat bus, man. I've just been looking at it for quite a while. That's how it got to my attention to do this video. Because, man, such a neat bus. And it's got the route changer too. Watch your step. I mean, it even has the build plate information too. I mean, it's crazy. Hold on, let me try to get you a close-up view of it. Hold on, guys. So it does say IC Corporation, but so it was built. It says it's built like December 17th of 2003. So technically this would be an an '04 model year, but it's labeled as an international CE. So I'm starting to think that this is actually a 2004 model year because it has an IC logo. But usually the '04s have like an indent on the hood to put a bigger IC logo, kind of what the early second gen CEs would have after that. So, and also usually on the older CEs, like the Amtrans, international conventionals, as Noah calls them, they would usually have the rounded ends on the doors. But they started changing that in 2003 model year. So I'm going to say this is a 2004 CE because of that. But the fact that they're yellow door frames. I mean, come on, this is such a nostalgic bus for Noah, you know? It's crazy. Like, so we're going to say this is a 2004 IC. I'll also put Adam's video in the description so you know what I'm talking about with the first gen CEs. They've changed them over time before the second gen CE came out. So I'll even put that video in the description, but this one's for you, Noah, because I'm sure you would love this bus. On top of that, guys, let's go ahead and take it for a little drive. It's kind of hard to make these turns on this map. The mirrors, though, I will say they're not exactly how they would look on a first gen CE, but I mean they do the same exact purpose, but the one on the passenger side is not exactly what would come on a first gen. So these would be from a second gen CE. So, but that's still cool anyway. This is still a really unique bus. Guys, do me a favor. If you haven't already, please go and subscribe to Busboy 501 Productions. He's a really great he's a really great content maker. And I know you guys are really excited about these third gen CE models that are on the website. So please go and get yourself one before they run out. I hope to come up with the money to get one myself. So man, I don't even have the money right now like I wish. 70 bucks. To me that's worth it for a diecast model. For all the details that you get that first gear made, it's incredible and I think it's worth the money. So, one day I hope I get one before they run out. So go and get yourself one if you can before they run out. I know. Dude, you should see this video I'm recording right now. This is such a really unique bus. Huh? Well, this is different from that, but yeah, I didn't get their reaction on that. They didn't react to it, but that's okay. They might eventually. But I'm currently in ROR right now reviewing it's a really neat bus right here. You want to know what it is? So it's an international CE with a yellow roof, and it's bus 45, and it has the number just like Noah's bus 40, the same number, but it's 45 with the Laidlaw specs on it. I'll send you a picture of it, but it's a really neat bus. I mean, it's just like Noah's bus, though, like his first gen CEs. So I figured I would record it, but it's a really neat bus. Oh, yeah, I'll take some pictures so you can see what I mean. Such a really neat bus right here. And I am going to shoot this video to Noah, tag him in a post. Well, it wouldn't actually do an actual tag for his channel. I don't really know why. I did, well, of course, because they're their buses, only Florida spec'd. Imagine what both of them would think. They're like, eh? Well, let me see if I can find those pictures I just took. But this is such a really neat bus, man. Well, no, the one on that I'm reviewing. Well, I think he's working on my bus, but he was supposed to be chatting with me. But look at this bus I just sent you. Uh-huh. Well, that is his picture and his bus. Well, that's his picture, like I just said. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Watch out for more school bus related content. Watch out for more school bus related content in the future, and please go subscribe to Busboy 501 Productions. Great video. So, well said. So, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it.